Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Lala and I'm on a mission to lose 88 pounds. This video is a few days of what I've been eating. All the breakfast, lunches, and dinners are organized together. So you'll see all the breakfasts first, all the lunches first, blah, blah, blah. Sorry for the late upload, guys. Besides having a little bit of issues editing that almost made me cry, I was also potty training the baby of the family, and I am happy to report that she is officially potty trained, which means no more diapers over here, which is exciting, but also a little emotional because my babies are growing up so fast. But anyway, I wanted to give you a little peek at what I've been eating, so let's get started. And here we have the first breakfast, very simple with some hard-boiled eggs, a little bit of sourdough toast with some avocado. Is anybody else an avocado fiend like me? Because if I could eat an avocado for every single meal, I probably would. But during this journey, I have learned that it's very high in calories because it has that, the good healthy fats. So look out for that. But yeah, I'm just here, trying to keep these meals as easy as possible because I can't stand being in the kitchen all day long. I did try to meal prep. Guys, I cannot meal prep. It's just, I can't. I can't. I don't know what it is, but I tried it the first week when I was getting back on track and I I don't know what it was. So like I was saying before, I'm at home most of the time. There really is no excuse. I need to just get over it and cook. Does anyone else keep their hot sauce in the fridge, or is that just a weird thing that my family does? Because that's what my mom always did, and that's what I did too. And is this what you guys do too? Lemon or lime on hard-boiled eggs? My mom, I got that from her. I don't know if it's a Mexican thing. This cat loves to jump up here when I'm busy. Harley. Good Lord. Sorry, guys. If you hear things, it's my cat. But anywho, there's my coffee. I did add a little packet of Splenda. I'm going to, top it off with a little container of Oikos Greek yogurt. Here's the next breakfast. A little bit of cooking going on here. I just did a quick egg scramble with some spinach and mushrooms. Used, I think, 100 grams of egg whites or around that ballpark area. And I just used a whole egg and, scrambled that bitch up. Nowadays, I have been adding a little splash of creamer into my coffee. I will go back to drinking my black coffee. I've just been feeling a little, I want to spice up my coffee or, dress it up a little bit. I did just toss in there some shredded cheddar cheese that I had shredded, I think, like the day before. I do like to shred my own little cheese. It just tastes better. Just topped it off and there you go. I am on a Chobani Flip yogurt kick. I just discovered those, so they're amazing so far. But this breakfast had 32 grams of protein, 26 grams of carbs, 32 grams of fat, 356 calories. And then here is the third breakfast. I said no cooking for me today. Well, I think I made my kids spinach pancakes that morning, but I was like, nah, let me eat some yogurt because I did just prep a whole ass pumpkin and I had a lot of pumpkin puree. So I mixed it in with my yogurt, which was delicious, by the way. And I am working on another video that I hope it turns out well with some pumpkin stuff that I've been doing. I just had this giant ass pumpkin and I didn't carve it for Halloween and it was still in great condition. So I just decided to do some stuff with it. And there I am pouring in a little bit of vanilla extract just to sweeten it up, get that little tart Greek yogurt taste, sourness out of it. And there, just loaded it up with cinnamon. I love me some cinnamon. It's one of my favorite little spices to add on A lot of stuff, to be honest. And here is the Catalina Crunch that I still have. Can you believe it? I was so hooked on it and then I got over it. Like my journey. I am obsessed with certain foods and then I just get over it. Cottage cheese has still not been around my kitchen for a very long time. I want to say like 6 months. Then I threw in some berries. Don't worry, I washed them. Um, and just mixed it around, tasted it there. I said, ooh, I did take out the honey before, but there's calories in honey, so I was trying to avoid calories if I could. But I had to just drizzle some honey on there just to make it a little more sweetened because it was a little bit too tart. Sorry for the noisy chair. And look, guys, there I am adding it on my tracking app. So this only takes a few minutes. Don't worry, just track your calories. It's all right. And this breakfast was 36 grams of protein, 45 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, 370 calories. Now on to lunch. For this day, I had a little bit of protein pasta with marinara sauce that I had. It was leftovers. I don't remember what day, either the day before or the day before that. And then again, some freshly shredded parm from the block. I feel like it's the best way to have some cheese. And parm is my favorite cheese, you guys. And it actually has a lot of protein. But again, watch out for the fats. So simple lunch here. It was 38 grams of protein, lots of carbs with 119 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat for a whopping 745 calories. That was a ridiculous lunch. But that day I was working legs, so I really didn't care. Lunch 2, I forgot to record, but here I am eating a bombastic sandwich, really bomb. 51 grams of protein, 32 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, 517 calories. I did have some Quest protein chips with it because they were on sale, and I was like, I wanted some chips, so I got some chips. Don't judge me, okay? Thanks. And guess what? The very next day was a rest day for me, but I had the same sandwich, but this time with bell pepper as the bread. I saw a little YouTube short that popped up for me, and I said, that looks like an awesome idea. Why have I not thought of that? And I love using this provolone from Sargento because the serving size is actually 3 slices and it's like 110 calories. I just used the 2, so save me a little calories there. Added some romaine, some spinach, some tomato. I forgot the onion, but that's okay. The avocado, I think I put some bacon up in that bitch because I felt like eating some bacon up in that bitch. And it was honestly surprisingly more tasty than I thought it would be. This is definitely a sandwich that you should eat like in the summertime. It's fresh, it's crispy, it's crunchy, and load it up with some protein and some veggies, and it's delicious. There you see me putting it on the scale. I love that turkey from Costco right now, because there are some lunch meats that are not, good quality. So it's very hard to find something that's a little better without nitrates and nitrites, I think is what it's called, which is, I believe they're carcinogenic. Did I say that correct? Because I always lose my ability to speak when I am doing a video. But I'm loving this turkey. Really, really yummy. And you can't go wrong with a sandwich or a salad. And I've been loving it. Here I am topping it off. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Look at all this color. I didn't even put mustard or anything on it. Here I am looking busted, but hello, I wanted you to see me trying it. Look at that. This sandwich was 55 grams of protein, 19 grams of carbs, 26 grams of fat, 522 calories. And guess what? I also had my side of Quest chips with it. Damn right. And we go to dinner time. Here I am prepping some guacamole. Just super easy. Avocado, onion, tomato, lime juice or lemon juice, salt, pepper. Just mix that bitch. I use this little mini Caesar salad kit that I didn't even know existed because I usually just use lettuce and chop that shit up. But I picked some of those up and it's been good. I had meal prepped some burritos for the hubster and he didn't want to eat the last one because he was over it. So I was like, you know what? I will use it as my bowl. And there you go. So I just threw everything on there. Warning, this is a very high calorie meal because I put a lot of potato in there for him and it was all stuck on the egg and the beef that was in there. So yeah, so this is very high caloric. Here you go. Don't get scared. High calories, caloric, whatever. 32 grams of protein, 61 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, 930 calories. The fat was from the avocado, from the guacamole, and the Caesar salad kit, which I'm wondering if it's the dressing, which I didn't use. So I don't think those stats are right because I just put the whole salad kit as it came, the nutritional stuff. I just put it in the whatchamacallit, the app as it was. So it's very possible it's less calories. And then here we have some wannabe P.F. Chang's chicken lettuce wraps. I haven't been to P.F. Chang's, damn, I want to say since like 2006 or something like that. It's been something crazy like that. But super easy, guys. This was 80 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, 514 calories. That was a really yummy dinner, but man, the sodium was crazy. And if you are interested in that recipe, let me know. It's really quick. I mean, nothing to it, and I'll share it with you guys. This dinner, Hubster that night said, "Hey, I got you. I'm going to get you a Chick-fil-A Cobb salad." I said, "Great." They forgot my dressing and the little bell pepper toppings, but you know what? It all worked out because that brought down the calories. I added an avocado. And then I realized my light Caesar dressing was expired on January 1st. So I was like, what the heck? Then I went to go get a lime. My dad gave me those from his lime tree and they were so juicy. And that was just going to be my dressing with a little bit of pepper. Shake that shit up. And yeah, I'm sorry, my cat's over here pushing stuff and the video was looking. What are you doing? What are you pushing? Are you on my mouse? You sure are, dude. Harley, you're messing this up. But anywho, here I am putting the peps on there. And then can I just say, whoever doesn't know, we are not giving the Kardashians the credit of the salad shake. No. I'm going to be a big back. I'm going to be a big back and let you know, I think the true inventor of the shaking the salad container thingy was McDonald's when they had those salad cups. That was way back in the day. If you remember that, let me know. But no. The Kardashians have taken credit for many, many things that don't belong to them. So this credit goes to McDonald's for now. But this salad was 38 grams of protein, 22 grams of carbs, 27 grams of fat, 490 calories. And then my snack consisted of pretty much the same thing. I boiled up a bunch of hard-boiled eggs, and that was my snack a lot of the time. Here I am doing two with some salt and pepper. I don't remember if I put any hot sauce on here. I don't think I did. And don't judge me because I'm doing it on a napkin. I don't want to wash any more dishes, okay? And then, of course, I had a Chobani flip because I am obsessed with them right now. I can't believe I never tasted them before. But I think I need to chillax because I have not seen how much sugar I've been consuming. So I need to look at that. But this was tasty, quick. It was after a workout, after a nice hot shower, just winding down, thinking about life. And here we have the breakdown of macros for every day and the calories per day. As you can see, my highest calorie day was around 2,400 calories. I felt very uncomfortable eating that many calories. As you can see, the next couple days, I took it down a little bit, but I was not eating bad. It was just a lot of carbs that I was consuming, and a lot of it was the potato on that particular day. But yeah, pause it here if you want to look at the breakdown. These 3 days were the most protein I have consumed without adding in any protein powder or eating a protein bar. So I think my very, 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 very favorite bulking food item to add that bumps up the protein like crazy is edamame. I have had that at least with one meal every day. So I think that's been very helpful and I'm feeling really good, guys. I can't wait to see how my body will respond to the way I'm eating and the way I'm working out. Would you guys like to see my workout? I don't know if you'd be interested in that. I kind of wanted to do a week of like workouts and meals so you can see what that looks like. And my booty journey is going strong, so I'm going to be kind of filming that behind the scenes so that you guys can see before and after. So I'm really, really excited. Let me know your thoughts. Share any foods that you think I should try down in the comments. Is there anything that you want to try that I showed you in this video? But I feel like I'm rambling. Thank you so much, you guys. I really, really appreciate you. I hope you're crushing your goals. I hope everything's going smooth for you. Don't forget to leave encouraging, words of wisdom, advice in the comments in case someone else stumbles upon this video and, sees your comment and is inspired and uplifted, and they're going to start their healthy journey too. Thanks again. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.